hello, hello. Welcome in. If you are here, that means that there is a message here for you, and Spirit has some guidance for you here. I set out the intentions today where my messages only reach those who have something here that they need, and that's why you found it. So welcome into Ray of Light. I am Ray, and I am going to be your divine channel today. So let's go ahead and get started and see what Spirit has for you today. During my meditation today, I kept hearing running water, and I was shown waterfalls of flow. That's what I was shown, waterfalls of flow. It was really beautiful. And Spirit was saying, that you are in the beginning of this flow state. Saying that your ancestors are really proud of you. They were cheering you on, and they are proud that you've made this decision to move with your heart and get to this beautiful new beginning for you, where you are starting to create your heaven on earth. You're starting to create your heaven on earth here. So let's see the message that Spirit has for you today. Messages for this beautiful collective here today. What message? What message does Spirit have for you today? Spirit angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what messages do you have? What messages do you have for this collective today? What messages do you have for this collective today? I kept receiving downloads today, and I was hearing closer to my heart. Closer. So, I really feel you have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. That third chakra coming out here, okay? And then we also have appreciation coming out here for you today, right? And then you have rest and rejuvenate. Ooh, you have rest and rejuvenate here, okay? And then you have rest and rejuvenate. You have let's see. We're gonna get some work your light oracle cards as well for your message here. You have appreciation, rest and rejuvenation, and you have that third chakra activation here. And you have an angel that literally came out for you today. You have an angel that is here with you, right? So what I'm getting is that your angels and your ancestors are all around you. They're here. They appreciate you, and they appreciate this new journey that you're going on, and this new journey that you decided to go on with your whole heart. And they know this wasn't easy for you, and so that's why they want you to move with your heart and really to follow your intuition and move when they're telling you to move, and also rest and rejuvenate as well. They're saying you've done a great job. You've done a great job. You've gone through a major transformation recently, right? You've gone through a major transformation recently, and it might have something to do with appreciation here, where you're focusing on appreciating yourself, or getting into the flow of appreciation, right? Getting into the flow of appreciation where maybe the things around you are not exactly what you want to see, and you're not exactly where you want to be, but you've broken, you know, these major barriers through the energy of appreciation, using the power that your angels and spirit and your spirit guides and your ancestors have given you here. With this third chakra here with Archangel, I don't know if it's Chamuel, please. I'm butchering it here, so I'm going to stop guessing, but we're going to read from the book with this. And then I'm going to keep shuffling just because I want to get a little bit more about this third chakra here, right? So this third chakra came out for you, and it's Archangel Chamuel, and it's emotions of desire, life force, energy. So the powerful Archangel Chamuel is holding a beautiful sphere of golden light at the solar plexus, which is the location, which is the location, your third chakra, and the center of your life force energy. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. When the card appears upright, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present or soon be on its way. This is a great time to move forward and move toward the completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. Oh, that's beautiful. So you have angels here that are telling you to go for it with all of you. This desire that you have, right? Like this desire that you have. We were saying that you might have gone on a new journey towards something that you actually want, with that enthusiasm and that spirit and that energy, right? And they're proud of you. Your angels are proud of you. I'm telling you, during my meditation, I heard crowds cheering, right? Appreciation, right? Like through you going and following this process, through you going for your desires, like really going forward with everything that you have, you're going to get appreciation, because that is flow. And in flow, appreciation is there, right? In flow, you have appreciation. And that's why they might be calling you to rest and rejuvenate, right? Because you might be wanting to run, just like use that energy and like really run and go for it. But they do want you to be strategic about it, right? Like you're going to use your guidance with this. And so, like I said, when they're telling you to move, you're moving, you're using your intuition, and these angels are here. But also when they're telling you to rest and rejuvenate, this did come out. So this will require rest, right? This will require rest as well. That power, okay, was activated in that chakra, that third chakra, the Saturn chakra here. Solar plexus, excuse me. The solar plexus. Okay, let's see what else you have here. Okay. You got two cards coming out. The first card here is just say yes. Just say yes, right? So if you were wondering whether you should, continue with this flow of, I'm really excited about this, but I don't want to get my hopes up. Is this really for me? You're doing a lot of questioning. They're telling you that your angels are here with you, and they're telling you to move forward with that desire and say yes. Say yes to yourself and show appreciation, okay, for this amazing new idea and this amazing new path, right? You also got Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. So you also got Sisterhood of the Rose as well. That's beautiful, right? So this new thing that you are going forward with, it might be in the beauty realm, or you teaching, you know, it might be something where you have to use your intuition to do this, right? This is, yeah. It says mystic here. So that's going to be the magic, right? And that's going to be your intuition and things here. And then the last thing you have here is soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Your angels and your ancestors are here. Spirit is here. Okay? He's here. And he knows what you want and your desires. And he's saying that your desires are not wrong. Your desires are not too big. And your desires are not something that is just going to stay in the clouds for you. Okay? It's going to come down. You're manifesting it right now through the actions that you're taking. And I want you to continue to take those actions and go for it, because you are supported here. And while you're going through this, just say yes. If you have any question on what you're doing, are you supposed to be doing it, how you're supposed to be doing it, just say yes. Yes. Yes, the answer you have here is yes. Be open, right? Show that appreciation for that, right? Because you saying yes and showing appreciation is going in the flow with what God is preparing, Spirit, your ancestors, what they're preparing for you, right? What they prepared for you. And they're letting you know that you're not doing it alone. Call in your tribe. You're not doing it alone. So if you want to start to meditate, okay, and actually receive downloads for any questions that you have, steps going forward or confirmation, okay, they're telling you just call in your tribe. Asking you shall receive, right? Call in your tribe. You have a soul family. You're not doing this alone. You're not doing this alone, okay? Sisterhood of the Rose came out, right? You have a sisterhood here, right? You have a soul family, sisterhood, and just say yes, right? So even if you've been questioning, oh my God, am I doing this wrong? Am I doing this alone? You know, like you might feel lonely because you might be in a state of solitude, right? But you have to remember that through solitude, a lot of breakthroughs really come through in solitude. Really cutting out the noise and cutting out the distractions and really dialing into, you know, your desires. Dialing into your desires and your true feelings on what you feel, how you feel, and making those decisions to take action. And go forward to bring this desire to you, right? And again, if you're questioning here, if you had a question on what you're working on, if you had a question about what you're working on, and like is what you're working on something that's worth it, right? They're telling you yes. Just say yes. But you have to affirm this to yourself, right? So write it in the comments. Let's do an action. Write it in the comments that you are saying yes to your desires, that you are saying yes to all of this help, right? And you have the Chariot here. So they're telling you to move forward with that energy. And they're telling you to move forward. Things are going to be moving forward. They're going to be going fast. As long as you stay yes, you stay in the flow. As long as you can continue to move towards your desire with fire and passion. Show appreciation, right? Because that's going to keep you in the gratitude flow, right? And that's going to keep you in that positive flow. And also rest and rejuvenate. It's not always go time. Through that solitude that I was picking up, rest and rejuvenate that you might be going through, or through the solitude that I'm picking up, they might be asking you to rest and rejuvenate during that time, right? Because there's times where they're going to tell you to move forward. Let's go ahead and let's move. Just say yes, let's do it, right? So there will be times where you have an answer, you have a direction you want to go. They're telling you to go. To go with the flow here, to follow the energy here, okay? You've done a lot of work to cut off a lot of blockages and things that just don't serve you anymore. And now you're in the energy of flow. You're in the energy of just saying yes, right? The energy of saying yes more, right? So they're saying yes, your desires are valid. They're not too big. They're not too far away either. And the intuition and the downloads and the ideas and the inspiration that they're sending you, right? Because this right here kind of looks like a light bulb or like a golden, like a aha, like, okay, yeah, right? That inspiration, they're telling you through with that inspiration that they're giving you for your desires, that energy that they're giving you. Say yes to those desires. They're not too big. And I'm telling you to move forward like the Chariot, okay? Move forward with energy, with willpower, okay? Move forward. Yes, you can make these things happen because you're not doing it alone, okay? You have the sisterhood. You have your sisterhood of your mystics, okay? Your teacher, okay? So if you're teaching someone or teaching something, go for it, please, okay? Your soul family is here with you, and you're not doing this alone, okay? This lines up exactly with what you're supposed to be doing at the moment, and so go for it. Keep going. Just say yes and go for it, okay? All right. Let's see what else here. Let's see what else here. All right, here. And then you got the Hangman, right? You got the Hangman here. Okay? So you might be all in your head about something. Or you might have been in your head about something. And you've released it. You've released it. You've released the heaviness of self-doubt and confusion, okay? You might be getting clarity, all right? And releasing that confusion about like where to go and like what am I supposed to be doing, right? And again, this Hangman though, it's still like light around your head. They're still illuminating your head. They're showing you that you might be all in your head, or you were all in your head, but you're moving past this, and you have the support in the family here to help you move past this and move through this. So if you are a little confused on whether you're moving forward with the right thing, what they want you to do is to sit in solitude. That's what the rest of rejuvenation. They want you to sit by yourself here. And that, sorry there, guys. I had a little bit of a distraction. My phone storage was out of storage, so I had to delete some things to get back online for you guys. But I'm back at it, Jay. But what I was saying was, they want you to go within for those answers on things that you are not very clear about, because you will get clear. You will get clarity, okay? They'll show you signs, synchronicities, okay? You'll get clarity. You might hear a song on the radio that is going to answer the question that you have, okay? Or just little synchronicities like that is what you'll experience, okay? Because your soul family is actually wanting you to reach out to them, okay? And then you have here the Six of Swords here. You have the Six of Swords coming out. Let's see what else you have here. Now I'm going to read these tarot cards intuitively, okay? Because that's how I do it over here. Channeled messages and tarot. So let's get back into it. Let's get back into your energy here. You know, I'm gonna put these down and let's read appreciation out of the book, okay? Just to see if we have any other messages that we need to get through here. Okay, so for your appreciation card, okay, we got choosing gratitude, right? Choosing gratitude. This card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom, yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. She could be focusing on these, worried that she might get caught up in their prickly branches of difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of this single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card upright is telling you that you have so much to be grateful for. And like the flowering bush behind the woman on the guard, there is more to come that you can't see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you are choosing appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness of life to you, right? So this is all about getting into that flow, okay? This is all about changing our perspective from lack to value, okay? This is about choosing to appreciate the things around you, choosing to appreciate how you got here, the guidance that you receive, and just all the things around you. You know, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing that you should do is show appreciation for waking up in the morning. Not everybody gets up. And I know we hear that all the time, right? But truly doing these actions is what's going to shift you into your abundance flow and your prosperity. It's going to change from lack to value, right? It's going to move and shift things for you. Where you were confused, after you show appreciation, you might get an answer, right? It might bring clarity, right? Because you're changing your perspective, and you're changing the flow. You're getting into the flow, right? And you're changing your mentality from lack mentality to abundance mentality. This is where things happen. This is where you make your dreams come true, okay? If you're feeling down and you're not having the best day, okay, that's not the time to make decisions for your future, right? That might be the time that you need to rest and rejuvenate here. Okay, you might be battling things in your head back and forth, okay? You're trying to stay positive, but then all of a sudden something happens, and just like my phone storage, okay? And just all these little hiccups during my reading today, right? These little things might happen to irritate you and frustrate you and get you off your path. But by showing appreciation for just the little things in life, just the littlest things, is just going to allow you to shift your perspective and then allow positivity and abundance to surround you and create this energy around you where you can move forward with your desires and make good decisions, make clear and sound decisions, okay? All right? During my meditation, okay, I was being shown and given this really good analogy, right? It was basically saying that if you're having trouble finding the right answer and really discerning and trying to figure out where you should go next and what to do, they honestly want you to go out and have fun. Go out, have fun, and while you're out having fun and you're in this good energy and appreciation, things like that, you're really resting and you're in this good energy flow. That is also abundance flow. And you might get answers or inspiration, confirmation there, right? You might get answers or inspiration while you're in this flow state, right? While you're in this flow state, you might get answers, inspiration. You might get ideas, right? Those are the ideas of your abundance, of your higher self. Those are the ideas of God's spirit, your ancestors, right? Those are the ideas of flow, right? You're going to make decisions for your big picture while you're feeling good. While you're feeling good, because God is good, right? God is good. If you remember that, it will allow you to make decisions going forward. Because if you're choosing your work, you know you're moving with your heart. You know you're supported. And if you feel good, then that is of God. And then that, you know that is good, right? That is good. If you're trying to figure out where to go, you know, you're trying to really follow that light, you're going to follow that feeling that you have. Follow that feeling that you have. Okay? If you are, you know, you had a good idea, right? While you were having a good day, you had a good idea, and okay, yeah, this I'm gonna go back to the analogy that I was shown, right? So I was shown a group of guys or a group of girls that were out having a great time. I mean, they were lit, they were kicking it. I mean, they were all vibes all the time. I mean, it was lit, right? They were having a good time. After that, you guys went home. When you went home, you were chilling. You were still in that good vibe though, good vibe zone. You were still in that energy. And then you had a really good idea. You had a really good idea. And you were like, all right, yeah, bet. Like, this is awesome, right? So you decided to go forward with this idea or whatever. You were in the flow. You felt great. Then you might have made a schedule, right? Or you're going to do something on Saturday. You're going to do something on Friday, right? Then Friday comes and you have this schedule to do this right after work, but you had a terrible day at work, okay? You had a terrible day at work. Things just weren't working right, okay? I mean, it was just one thing after another, and you're not feeling great, right? You had a long drive home, okay? You were stuck in traffic. You get home, and you're not feeling great. That is when they want you to rest and rejuvenate. Okay, that is not the time to try to create something beautiful that you were given inspiration to while you were feeling great in your highest timeline, as your highest self. That's not the time to work on that. That's the time that they want you to rest and rejuvenate, to take it easy, to go within, to meditate, to exercise, to go running, to find solitude, just to ground yourself and get that natural energy back that you possess. That's the time that they want you to do that. That's not the time to make decisions, right? If you try to push forward and make decisions in that energy, it's just going to cause more confusion on something that was so clear while you were in your abundant energy. And you want to avoid that, okay? You want to avoid that. You want to make sure that you remember that you were told yes to this idea, and you have your soul family. You have your soul family here that's coming out and supporting this, and they're guiding you, okay? And they're letting you know, show appreciation when you're feeling good. Show appreciation when you're not feeling good. It's going to get you into a feel-good state. They want you to rest and rejuvenate often. They want you to put it in your schedule to rest and rejuvenate. While you're moving methodically and strategically towards this thing, towards this inspiration, this good idea, they want you to move forward with haste. They want you to move forward with that confidence, that clarity, and that willpower, okay? All right, they want you to stay out of your head, all right? Stay out of your head. They want you to start moving forward, moving towards your desires, moving towards this good thing, okay? And we're moving away from this feeling of this coldness or stagnation. We're moving from that, okay? Being left out in the cold, we're moving from that. And we're moving as our Knight of Cups, right? We're letting our emotions guide us with action. We're being methodical. And we're not just bouncing around, like just unhinged and bouncing around, okay? They want you to slow down a little bit, all right? They want you to slow down a little bit. They want you to rest and rejuvenate. They want you to stay into the energy of appreciation. They want you to say yes to good things, to things that make you feel good. They want you to say yes to it because you're supported here. You're supported by your sisterhood, your soul family, okay? Like I said here, they want you to move forward with your priestess energy, high priestess energy of knowing, of controlling your emotions and moving forward, going after the things that you want and that you deserve. Because these desires are deserving. You deserve these desires, babe. You do. You deserve it. You deserve it here. So if you were questioning, oh, is this too big? It's not. It's not too big. It's not too big at all. And when you get into this energy of inspiration, they want you to move with haste. They want you to follow the inspiration and to take action on the things that are going to bring those desires closer to you. If you don't know what those things are, then does it feel good? If it feels good doing it, then that is the thing that they want you to move forward with because it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, they don't want you to do it. Now, of course, don't, be responsible. Use your head. And nobody likes paying bills, but they want you to pay bills, Nothing like that. But with your responsibility, okay, they want you to move forward and to follow the inspiration that they've given you with willpower, with strength, and with the knowing that you have, that knowing that doesn't matter what's trying to stop you, what energies might be trying to stop you. They still want you to rest and rejuvenate when you feel overwhelmed, because you got some work to do here when you're feeling good. When you're feeling good, they want you to use that energy, show appreciation for the moments where you feel good, and then that moment will carry you, okay? You'll be carried into the flow of abundance that will bring that desire closer to you, okay? That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I want you to stay out of your head, okay? If you're in your head a lot, I want you to meditate, and I want you to ask your guides, okay? Call in your tribe. They want you to pray, meditate, ask your guides, whatever feels good in your heart, right? There is no wrong way to do this, right? They want you, God is good. If it feels good to you, then do it that way. There is no right or wrong answer when it comes down to expressing your own spirituality with your own people, with your own bloodline, okay, with your heart, all right? And that'll bring your happiness. That will bring your happiness, okay? You have the 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. That will bring that happiness to you, your desires and things to you, okay? So I want you guys to go ahead and leave in the comments, right? That you will move forward with your desires, right? Leave in the comments that God is good, right? And I want you guys to leave some gold. So I want to see some gold stuff, okay? Leave some gold emojis, all right? Because we're going to use our head, right? We're going to use our head, our inspiration, going forward with haste. We're going to be discerning, use our discernment, and use our inner compass, okay, during our meditation. Showing appreciation and being appreciative of where we are and where we're going, okay? And just know you're not alone. And however you want to express yourself is the way that you should express yourself, okay? Of course, use your heart, right? But express yourself and your spirituality, your devotion. Express it the way that you want to express it, okay? Nobody needs to know this. You're telling me that. Nobody needs to know any of that, right? You're telling me that. So yes, follow this and your 10 of Cups will be here, okay? And this is your message, all right? So I want you guys to leave in the comments that you are, leave in the comments that I will say yes, all right? I want you to leave in the comments, I will say yes. Leave me some hearts here. And I want you guys to have a great day, all right? If you enjoyed this reading, can you like and subscribe? I am growing my family. I'm so excited to be reading for you all here. And I want you guys to have a beautiful day. All right, have a beautiful day. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you so much, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.